All right, guys, good morning and welcome back. All right, so my name is Mr. Defined. So I am here to welcome us to our online training that was supposed to start today. But then I want to briefly give us a simple introduction class on the basic things we all should be expecting in this class. Now, I know most of us are having challenges on how to make the outfits, how to become a fashion designer. Some of us as well are also wondering, can I learn this online? Then some of us who might have been watching my videos already still have some pertinent questions or concerns they want to ask as regards to male fashion designing. So I am here to explain to us how best you can do this, the simplest ways you can run your male clothing with a simple approach and achieve a nice perfection, right? So I will urge us all to join this training and have a view of how to do things in a very perfect manner, right? So the course outline will range from the basics, which is from measurements. Or already, I will also teach us how to read the tape. It also will cover the aspect of having the drafting stage where you will learn how to draft. But before we get to the drafting stage, we all need to learn the core areas of attention, which are the neck, the armhole, and the crouch, right? Which I call the can concept. So now, when you get to learn all of this and know how to do this, you will be able to approach any fabric of your choice and have a perfect finishing, because in men's outfits, these areas are of great essence: the armhole perfection, the crotch derivation, and the neckline drafting, right? You should be able to know how to get all of this in all different sizes and shapes. So having known that, you also get to learn how to place your fabric on table, how to draft, how to mark, how to cut, and also how to gum. Now, most of us think that sewing is all about going to your machine to stitch. No, before you get to the level of your machine stitching, you must have done 80% of the whole processes before the machine stage, right? Because measurement is part of the process. If you get a good measurement, you must get a nice cutting. But where your measurement is wrong, there's no magic that you will do that you can achieve a perfect stitching and perfect finishing as well. So when you get the foundation right, obviously the building will stand. But when the foundation is wrong, the building must always collapse or have issues. So this training will be well detailed for some of us who might have been in my other classes, like the kids class, my suit class, my mentorship class, and other programs I have. Now, don't worry about joining this training anymore, because I will also make use of some of my old groups to teach whatever I am having here. Now, if you still wish to start afresh, maybe an old member, you wish to start afresh to start learning again, you can now pay and join. Now, the fee for this class is 7,000 naira for the first 10 to 15 or 20 people that will join the training. After that, the class will go back to the normal price of 10,000 naira. So I will pray and urge us all to join. You also learn how to make your shirts, your pocket shirts for corporate wear shirts, your English trouser, your senator tops, your abada, your danshiki, and how to achieve neat finishing. Because I don't believe in listing a whole lot of topics and at the end of the day, probably you did not learn them. It's better I teach you few with depth knowledge for you to appreciate the value of your money you might have spent in this training, right? So I will hope to see you in class, and I would like to give you a brief rundown of how I draft. Probably it will give you a clue on how I go about my regular trainings. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you in class. So now I believe you must have seen the time-lapse video on how to draft a trouser. So I have a video on this, I have a detailed video on how to make this. Now I believe most of us will be wondering what is going on, why is it on a fast track? But the reason I want to show us this video on a fast track is for you to know or to as well give you an insight or a hint of what you should expect in on your paid classes. So now as well, aside the regular cutting and marking and whatever, I also teach you how to make use of your basic tools, your armhole curve, your hip curve, and your stretch rule, right? So which are very important to our drafting. So this video will go a long way to encourage us to enroll in these online classes that we start today, right? But then I'll also drop the number on the screen for you to send a message on Telegram. Please note that my classes only holds on Telegram. So if you want to join, send a message on Telegram. You will be able to access the class anytime, any day, because Telegram is a platform where whosoever that joins the class today will even see previous videos on other lectures I have dropped in the group, right? I don't hold any classes on WhatsApp or any other platform aside Telegram and my YouTube channel. So please, if you're interested, send a message on the number on the screen for you to be added to the Telegram class on the male fashion designing. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you in class as well.
Thanks for watching.